A number of teachers have been asking how to kind of secure an environment so that they can assess the students and limit how much they can cheat. Of course, they can always use their phones, but to control the Chromebook and to monitor what your students are doing in Chromebook, you can use the district's Lightspeed tool. It's called Relay Classroom, and it's through the district firewall. I put a link to the login, and I'll just go through the steps very quickly right now. If you follow the link, it'll take you to a sign-in portal, and it'll offer you the sign-in with Google, sign in with your teacher account. If you sign in with the teacher account, it'll immediately load up a dashboard environment that gives you the options to choose your classes. In the upper left are the classes that you can choose. I'm going to show you right quick my first period because I've already set it up. Once it loads, it's going to give you an opportunity to define when the class occurs, and if the students log on to their Chromebook anytime during that period, you'll be able to see them here, and they're showing up on my screen. These are students that are logged into their Chromebook that are in my first period class. If you go to more options and you go to class settings, and it may prompt this the first time you do it, you can set up a custom schedule. In this case, I've chosen all the days and I've defined it 8 to 3:30. So if a student in my first period class logs on to their Chromebook anytime between 8 a.m. and 3:30 p.m., I will be able to look at and monitor what they're doing on their Chromebook. Once I'm there, I can then switch over, and I will just cancel this, and we have this view of the students who are logged on. We can see in the left side what's currently browsing. If we choose one student, it gives us this window. We can see what tabs they have open down here. We can switch those tabs. We can close those tabs on them. We also usually get an image right here. It doesn't seem to be loading. Our internet is slow, but it would actually give us a view of their screen. And over on this side, we could record what they were looking at. We can look at their full browsing history as it's come through. It looks like they're trying to zoom on a class somewhere. And we could see what tab they were working on. It looks like they're trying to download Zoom right now. Again, if you want to limit where they go on the internet, you go to this side, Web Rules. You go down to Customize, and you have it in focus mode. Whatever you paste into this box is the only place they can go. If you go to Explore mode, it's the opposite. You paste in the websites where you don't want them to go. So I've used focus mode, and I was asked about giving a Google form and limiting them. I can actually paste in the address in here of where I want them to go. So in this case, if I go, oh, I have this Google form I want them to do. Here I have the Google form. I go up to send. I click on the link icon. It should give me a link. I copy that link. I go back to my classroom. I paste in that link, and I click apply. I'm not going to do it. And all of the students in that class, when they're logged into their Chromebook, would only be able to go to that place. So we want to limit it. You want to have your Google Classroom or some other tool, but I recommend exploring this at least so that you can monitor who's actually on, what they're doing. There is a way to communicate with them, to send them a message, and it will just pop up on their Chromebook. It'll just, no matter what they're browsing or where they are, a little message will pop up. Need help? Are you done? And you'll be able to check what they're doing. Please explore it more. If you have questions, Dan Johnston is very good at using this tool.